Welcome to the Erotic Heritage Museum. My name is Dr. Amanda Morgan. I am one of the resident sexologists and sexuality educators here at the museum.
Hi, my name is Dorian Gomez. I'm the art director and resident curator here at the Erotic Heritage Museum.
Interested in becoming a member at the museum? Every Friday night from 7 p.m. to 9 p.m. we have Meet Me at the Museum membership drive. We invite prospective members of the museum to come see it for free. And for those of you who are not interested in becoming members, we ask that you just leave us a donation on your way out. We also have weekly yoga classes. For more information on our classes on Sundays and Wednesdays, please check out our website at eroticheritagemuseumlasvegas.com.
Interested in rope bondage? Reverse Tensions is a pansexual group that meets at the museum every second Sunday from 4 p.m. to 7 p.m. to explore and share their knowledge about rope bondage. This is open to the public and on a donation basis.
The Leather Uniform Club of Nevada holds their general meeting on the third Wednesday of every month at 7 p.m. This is a pansexual group that celebrates the love of uniforms and leather. This is also open to the public and by donation basis.
Don't forget to include the Erotic Heritage Museum in your Memorial Day weekend plans. Join us on Sunday, May 27th at 10:30 p.m. for Divine Sin. Come support the museum by dancing and drinking the night away. DJ Style and Morpheus Black, resident DJs of Scarlet, Las Vegas's deepest red goth night, will be playing the best of gothic, industrial, death rock, and dark 80s. There's no dress code for this event, but fetish attire is encouraged. All bar sales from the evening to benefit the nonprofit Erotic Heritage Museum.
Come see for yourself what we've got going on in May at the Erotic Heritage Museum. At the Erotic Heritage Museum, we believe sexuality should be celebrated. In our 24,000 square foot facility, we are dedicated to this mission and display erotic art, artifacts, film, and much more inside and outside the museum.
The Erotic Heritage Museum is a nonprofit organization dedicated to the belief that sexual pleasure is a natural aspect of the human experience, that such pleasure must be made available to all, and that our individual sexuality belongs to each of us.
The museum was started in 2008 as a partnership between a pornographer and a preacher. Since our conception, besides our beautiful museum, we have also developed 2 erotic and educational libraries and a performance art space and diverse educational programs.
The Erotic Heritage Museum is owned and managed by the Exodus Trust, a nonprofit organization whose sole purpose is to perform educational, scientific, and literary functions relating to sexual, emotional, mental, and physical health. The Erotic Heritage Museum is the only nonprofit of its kind that promotes human sexuality education through the arts, and is dedicated to the preservation of our erotic heritage.
We invite you to explore the vast array of socio and cultural perspectives related to sexuality and depicting our erotic heritage. The museum encompasses over 17,000 square feet of erotic art, permanent and featured exhibits, designed to preserve the wonders of the erotic imagination, as depicted through the artistic expressions of acts of love and sex.
We have our new Aphrodite collection that depicts the female form in an artistic, sensual way through hundreds of erotic sculptures and beautiful pieces of fine art.
Come, check out our exhibit about the history of the adult film and peep shows, featuring A Free Ride, which is one of the oldest adult films made in America.
We also have our toilet humor exhibit featuring patrons' dirty jokes from all over the world, all over our restroom walls.
Come see for yourself! The museum has been voted one of the kinkiest and most unique museums in America, as well as the best museum in Las Vegas from Review Journal in 2010.
So here at the Erotic Heritage Museum, in 2011, we acquired a brand new collection, the Aphrodite collection. This was all from one anonymous donor. Hundreds of pieces of artwork, sculptures, paintings, a lot of really beautiful stuff.
Although it does celebrate the female body, we do also have a 4-foot bronze penis as part of the collection.
Yeah, there are a few penises in the collection as well, but there's no doubt this man had a love for the female form. The sculptures are just beautiful. It goes from these tiny little pieces with these little intricate hinges, so they open up and you see more stuff. One of the pieces, there's a little drawer that pulls out, so it's like a little jewelry box, and it looks like this kind of Art Nouveau style woman on it. It's really beautiful. You pull out the drawer though, and this little demon figure pops up from a girl. So inside of every little piece of this collection, he's got just amazing attention to detail.
Certain sculptures, you flip them over and the girls aren't wearing panties.
There's another piece, you push a button and it's a little bronze kind of figure of a woman in a dressing room. And when she's peeking out, when you press the button, it flips around so you can see her fanny on the other side.
She moons you.
There's a lot of early 1920s Art Deco stuff in the collection, which I personally love. There's a piece by an artist named Jay Ulrich. It's a cast bronze with a green marble base, and there's ivory inlay. It's just an exquisite piece, beautiful, something you're not really going to find anywhere else, especially here in Las Vegas.
And a lot of these artifacts are from all different countries. So we have stuff from Asia and Europe. It's very beautiful, and especially to see the Asian artifacts, to see the different ivory figurines and some of the things that are depicted, stuff you would never expect.
There's actually also part of the collection, the walking canes. The walking canes are gorgeous. There's a beautiful Art Deco. I know I'm stuck on Art Deco here, but it's it's an Art Nouveau, actually, laid in the Swan. It's a silver cast cane. It's beautiful. The walking canes range from anything you can imagine. It's all erotic with the subject chains. One of them even looks like a jellyfish or something, but it's really a woman's ass under it.
It's amazing to see where people's erotic minds and their artistic nature seems to meet. Come check out our exhibit about the history of adult films and the history of peep shows. We actually have one of the oldest surviving adult films made in America called A Free Ride. It's pretty amazing.
We like to tell people, where else do you get a chance to read your porn? It's not often these days. The film was shot in the year 1915. It's a black and white silent film. Pretty shocking for most people, and yes, it is hardcore. We're talking 1915 here, 1915.
This is your great-grandparents' pornography.
These films actually used to be viewed, they didn't have theaters, so in the back of a barber shop, say you go in for a shave, you give the guy a little something extra, and he would show you to the back room where you could watch such films.
And it's great because all of them actually have disguises, and some of them fall off during parts of the film. So come see if you can see where his mustache falls off.
Also in History of a Peep Show, we have an example of one of the earliest forms of the peep show. It's a replica, it's a box, basically. They carry it around to construction sites. So in the 14th century, they would carry boxes around with women inside to the construction workers, where they would pay a little fee. They get to slide windows open and look at the ladies inside. That's something else you can see here at the Erotic Heritage Museum.
We also have an interactive peep booth where you can go through a wide array of different adult material that is much more modern. But to fast forward and rewind pornography is a whole different world than when you watch it at normal speed.
There's also a volume control, so come to the Erotic Heritage Museum and explore the vast array of erotic art and pornography and moans and screams, and we also have fine art in the middle of all that. So.
We even have musical editions in some of our exhibits upstairs, showing some different drag shows from Las Vegas and different parts of the world, depicting how sometimes we have beautiful art that comes across through music and dance that does also depict different aspects of our sexuality and orientation.
Mm-hmm. A ton of artifacts too. There's some early temple adornments, many of the fertility gods and goddesses in there. We also have artifacts dating back to 6th century AD. There's an array of deflowering tools. Those are always fun, used for multiple purposes.
Whether they were religious or sometimes they were marital gifts. But we also have little figurines. We also have some more of the campy stuff. We have a very wide range of artifacts, and it's fun to come see what we've got, and maybe some stuff that you have at home too. We also have our toilet humor exhibit. This is our functional bathroom inside the museum that has ceiling to floor dirty jokes. Some of them are in different languages from our patrons from all over the world. So you're welcome to come check out our Dirty Joke Museum and leave your mark on the wall.